Welcome to my body challenge, body change YouTube channel. Please consider subscribing. What is this channel about? Well, basically I'm going to give myself certain targets and challenges and try and meet them for physically. So the first one is trying to change my dad bod stomach. I mean, look at that fat, way too much. In 4 weeks, see what progress, what change I can make in 4 weeks. Now if you look, you can see I've got too much of a muffin top fat there. I can pinch too much there. If I flex here, you can see the outlines of the abs. So, you know, can I do enough fat loss, weight loss in 4 weeks, stomach, making it small in 4 weeks to make a good difference to the ab section? Now, hopefully it'll also affect the upper body. Now, I do some weights, so I'm relatively muscular, not over muscular at all, but if I get more defined from fat loss, I should look better all over here as well. So this is my first challenge. It's going to be a 4-week challenge I'm setting myself. Now I'm doing it on YouTube because some of you guys might find it interesting, but also it gives me more motivation to push myself harder because people will be watching and they can see the progress that I make or don't make and hopefully help me succeed rather than fail. Other challenges that I'm going to set myself for the next few months will be maybe a strength challenge. I'm going to get my bench press up to maybe 150 kilos, which is, I don't know, 300 and something pounds. Flexibility, get more flexible. Maybe I'll work on a splits challenge as well. May not be so easy because, you know, I'm 45 and a half years old. But I'm going to work on these things too. So different challenges I'll set myself. The first one is the 4 weeks is working on the abs. Now, if I do make some good progress that, I might extend it to like 12 weeks and go for like a proper six-pack one, which would be great but difficult, particularly as it's getting cold now. I'm currently living in China and it does get really cold here. So this is what the channel is about. Setting myself challenges, goals, targets, and trying to achieve them. You guys can watch, give your comments. Hopefully it inspires some of you. Hopefully you guys can inspire me, give me advice and suggestions, and we can develop and grow together from there. So anything you want to comment, you can just say in the comments below. I will try and answer them eventually if I get the time, because I'm quite busy with work. Now what I'll be doing in terms of training wise is that I have a gym across the road from my work. I'll be training there most lunch times when I'm working and sometimes after work. So the most I'll be training is probably around about 11 times a week. Now that won't be all the time. Most weeks I'll be training anywhere from 5 to maybe 8 times. On a good week I'll get 11 times. There's also a gym not far from my house which I will need to join next week, and I'll be going on Sundays. I'm going to keep going back to work every day for training. So please like and subscribe. You can share the video too and join me on this body challenge journey. 4 weeks, see what I can do to change this dad bod stomach and fat, and hopefully I'll get somewhere and you can come along with the journey. And if I'm successful, you guys can sort of follow the same sort of routines and things I do and see if it works for you. Okay, so I'm gonna have my breakfast and then get to work, and then lunchtime will be my first workout routine to try and achieve this challenge. Okay, bye-bye. So it's my next day, it's the second morning, and I thought I'd let you into what I have for breakfast. So I'm gonna have a couple of small scoops of oats. I'll have some dried cranberries, I will have some walnuts, and I will have a banana. Time is not even 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'll have that. Work does supply me with 3 meals a day, so when I get to work I have a look at what's there at breakfast. I may have a second breakfast, but if I eat at work, only be like maybe a couple of eggs or something just for protein. Then it'll be nothing until lunchtime. And then lunchtime I'll go to the gym and I'll probably do anything from 10 to 30 minutes worth of exercise. Normally I just do a bit of abs and maybe a run. Tuesdays I like to do some legs and then some abs if I get the time and the machines and the equipment I want to use is free. Otherwise, no legs, just abs and another bit of cardio as well. Wish me luck and wait for the next update, okay? Bye-bye. Hey guys, so it's the beginning of week 2 of my 4-week stomach challenge. The first 2 weeks I've been pretty good exercise wise. I've only missed, I think, 1 exercise session of things I've planned. Diet wise, I've just really been eating less and not eating in between meals. I've been not snacking, having bad food. except for maybe the last 3 days. Yeah, I was a bit naughty, but hey ho. So just give you a quick show of where I'm at after 2 weeks. Stomach is still big, still got a bit of a dad bod going on here. If I turn to the side, you can still see there's that little hangover. Got the fat here. If I flex, you can see it's actually much better definition than previously. Been hitting the weights hard, so everything's sort of looking a bit better. So I've got another 2 weeks to try and make this look better again. And I think I'm quite happy with the progress I've made in 2 weeks. So let me see what the 4-week progress is going to be like, and I decide where to go from there. Okay, stay tuned and please subscribe if you haven't done already. Okay, great stuff. Okay, so it's like 6 o'clock on Monday morning. This is my last week, beginning of week 4 for my 4-week try and change my abs sort of challenge. Let's see how I'm getting on. Oh. So yesterday I did eat a lot, but yes, my Sunday's like my really sort of heavy, big training day, so I do tend to eat a lot more. So I had 3 McDonald's breakfasts, and then a really large Subway, and that's pretty much it for the day. So nice and relaxed. Still got the hangover, still got the fat here. But even relaxed, you can start to see a little bit of definition coming. If I flex, it's now looking a lot better. But still 1 week to go, and what I need to do this week is really up my quantity or frequency of doing cardio. I don't have to do a lot of cardio. I can just do 5 minutes is fine. But I need to do that more often, and when I do it in my workout, it's going to be a really big, important aspect, part 2. So I'll be back in a week, and we can see the final progress for the 4 weeks, and I can decide what I'm going to do after that, whether to continue doing that, or just maintain it, or work on something else. So please subscribe, stay tuned, and I'll see you in a little while. Good morning. It is like 5:46 in the morning and like -2 degrees outside, so it's a bit cold, so I'm not looking forward to this. So this is the end of my 4-week abs sort of, I would say challenge program. I've trained relatively hard. I've been relatively okay with my diet. Now if I'd trained harder and been much better with my diet, I'm sure whatever progress I've made would have been a lot better. So let's have a look and see what progress there is. Ooh, it's cold. Okay, so hangover is much smaller. Still can pinch a lot if I flex. Yeah. Looking a lot better than before, and upper body's looking better too from training hard, also having fat loss and looking more defined. I'm happy with the progress. I'm gonna keep doing the training because I haven't actually made too much of a huge difference in my training. Just more of the eating and what I eat and how much I eat is being the main factor. So I'm gonna continue doing that. And I will probably do another video in maybe another 4 weeks, another month or so, and progress report for you guys and see how this is coming on. I'm going to put my t-shirt back on because it is rather cold here, and it's only going to get colder in the next few weeks. So, any suggestions from you guys or particular exercises you can put in the comments for me, or advice. I will make a video soon about the main ab exercise I do. I only do one ab exercise, and for me, I think it's amazing for me anyway. And it works all the abs, but concentrates on the center. But maybe to throw something in to concentrate more on the bottom of the abs. And I've got an exercise in mind which is really quite tough, so I might be doing that too. But that tough one, I won't get the burn while I'm doing it because you won't get enough reps. It's like very difficult. But I'll keep maintaining with my normal ab exercise to bring these out a bit more as well and increase the cardio slightly. So now is going to be onward and forward to the next challenge. I am going to start my bench. Oh, that hurts from yesterday. I'm going to start my bench press strength challenge, aiming to get to 150 kilos, which is, what's that, 330-pound bench press. So nothing like these big boys. I'm just a little part-time person who's old, 45 years old, who's doing a bit of training. Thank you for watching. Doing a video really helps keep me motivated, makes sure I try and stay on target, because I know people are watching me and I don't want to fail. But if I do, hey ho, start again and keep pushing on. Okay? Stay happy and exercise, stay healthy. Bye bye.